We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Digging in, Marcelo Zuna. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For St. Louis,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Onto the grill deck and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Yadi Molina digging in now.
Number 4.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Braun looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Angel Perdomo comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He singled to open up the ball game. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia gloves it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cain on at first, nobody out. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Ripped down the first base line. The second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. This is pulled into right. Donaldson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. They're down. Now to the plate, Brad Miller. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Miller.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at that, Eddie D, we heard this.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada, and that's home run number 48 on the year as this lead got even wider. In now, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, the 248th of his career, as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide. And Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The second baseman, Keston.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak. That I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Avisail Garcia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Trout is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Here's Jed Jerko now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Brad Miller. He's running, pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back. but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there. 2 down. So here's Yoan Moncada. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Freddie Freeman started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3 balls.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded.
One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Manny Pena. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. One there on to first, and for the 2nd time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Alex
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Sogard is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Claudio. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
0-2 the count to Miller.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. In there, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Christian Yelich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Yelich is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchup.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. And the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So here's Pete Alonso.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder, number 27.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long. As 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Ready. Peralta.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He grounds it sharply to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch chopped to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitcher to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Avisail Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Aaron Judge will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. That evens it up 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's set and the pitch. And Judge is off and running. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier.
Ready once again,
Molina.
Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Hiura ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Chopper to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Eric Lauer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Trout swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that in.
Your attention, please.
Here's Ryan Braun now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Another try at 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 9.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Gone into the home bullpen.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
You know, D-Row, at times that knuckleball has a mind of his own. This one wasn't intended to be located down the middle of the plate, but that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're facing a knuckleball guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full.
Leading off.
Play ball. He's out.
Riding in once again, Eric Sogard. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Moncada has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He's out.
So here's Avisail Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Jed Jerko is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The catcher, number 9. Manny.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Pena.
Manny Pena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sale gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. After a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. In now is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Aroldis Chapman enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Keston Hiura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
24-2 in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season. Brandon Woodruff allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap.